Hey guys, today I want to do a quick video with my EDC. So for those of you who do not know what an EDC is, basically it's the stuff you carry on a daily basis, so your wallets, your phones, your keys, things like that. That is all part of your EDC. So to start off with, I thought I'd start off with the wrists and just work down. So usually on my wrists I will have one of these. This is a Casio G-Shock. I'm not sure exactly what model number it is. There's hundreds of them. It should say on the back plate right there, if anybody is curious. I'll put it in the comment description for you. And usually I'll either be wearing this, or this. And, I mean, this is kind of a budget EDC, honestly, because I don't have disposable income. I have a couple part-time jobs. But, you know, as far as student living goes, you don't have a lot to spare that you want to spend and not save. So this, you're thinking, what the hell, budget? Rolex? No, not in the same sentence. Actually, this is a fake that was picked up in Thailand. They have those all over the place, and as far as counterfeits go in Japan, people don't really care. So moving on my L wrist, I'll usually have my Turkish Evil Eye bracelet that I picked about 10 years ago in, I think I picked that up in Morocco. And also I'll just have a standard small black ring, or stamps sort of leather wristband, so I usually have something on the other hand. And moving on, so what most people like to see in their EDC is their knife. So this is, again, very cheap. This is Smith & Wesson Extreme Ops. The code is right here. So CK5TBS. It's got a Tanto style blade. Standard sort of liner lock, so you see with a liner lock you push this to the side, fold it up, put it in your pocket, and usually I'll have that just, you know, clipped on the edge of my pocket. And I will carry that, or I will carry one of these. This is a Swiss Spirit multi-tool. I've had this for a good 4 years now, and the reason I started carrying this instead of this is recently I lent it to a friend, and they've absolutely just torn up the blade. I'm honestly not sure what they've done to it, but not sure if you'll be able to see, but the blade is actually pretty much overhanging in parts, so if I want to sharpen that, I'm going to have to pretty much regrind the whole thing, and then, you know, sharpen and polish. So, that's being used less, it's being used a little bit more at the moment. And then moving on, for data, for taking work to and from places, Ascendus Extreme 3.0. I did a little benchmark of this the other day, so if you want to take a look at that. So yeah. I got all my files, all my shows, my audio on there. And to go along with that, I have a pair of headphones. Just because I find myself, you know, editing things a lot, watching other people's videos, stuff like that, just to zone out and do other things. So, one thing I haven't got on here is a phone. I don't carry a phone. Why? When I first came to Japan, I had a phone. However, the problem was it was costing me about 60 bucks a month for something I used maybe once or twice or 3 times. And then when I went to get the cancellation, I was with a company called AU over here in Japan, and they charged me, I believe, 22,000 yen to cancel the actual contract, which price-wise is absurd, because I do not want to be spending $200 for, you know, a phone that usually costs something like 30 bucks, had I been back in the UK at the time. So instead, I just carry a simple iPod Touch. This is 4th gen. You can pick out real cheap if you want to get one. I've seen them as low as sort of 40 bucks, if you're willing to get one with a slightly scratched screen, whatever. So, you know, this has got some good use on it. If I shine this up to the light, you'll see what I mean. See those scratches? They just happen. And, wallet-wise, I will carry a simple leather cowskin bifold wallet. This is by a company, up in Scotland, which I purchased a while ago. The stamping on here is actually pretty much illegible now. It's been that long, but if I can find the company name description, I'll put it in. One reason I really like this is because it's got the folding coin pockets on the inside, which just make it easier just to dump and take stuff out of there. As you see, you know, 3 or so years of roughing up has started taking all the hair off here. But it's perfect, just like the day I got it. And then, as far as extended EDC goes, because this will be on my person, so, you know, obviously I'll take out 2 of these, and this would be my bunch of the day. Things I always carry, I always have my sunglasses on me. These are simple Ray-Bans, which I inherited from my father a couple years ago. So they're just the simple gold frames with the plastic. Sorry, when I'm talking about plastic, with the UV protection, just to, you know, sunny days, if I'm out climbing, if I'm out in the snow, because snow burn is just horrendous, and, you know, up in Sapporo, during the winter we'll get maybe 20 feet. So if you're walking around all day in the snow, you will get your skin peeling if you're a white, pasty son of a gun like me. The other thing I'll carry is my camera in my OtterBox. This is just the perfect size for carrying your camera. I also have a very cheap tripod in there. This is a little case which I store my SD cards in, and a just wipe just for the lens. And if you're wondering what camera I use, I can show you the box right here. It is pretty much the most budget full HD camera I could find for sale in the country I'm in. So it's the Kenko DVS A10 FHD-IR camera. And, you know, if you're on a budget, it's not bad. I've got a few issues with it. It's corrupted an SD card once, simply because of formatting. It's very specific about formats. Another problem is if you touch the screen in, it will turn off automatically. So I'm getting carried away. Last thing is this. This is my notebook. I use this to stay sane. I have all sorts of stuff in here which is useful. So up in the back I will have, you know, a list of stuff I like to do, things to do before I die. I have a work section in here. I have personal study stuff, education study stuff. And if you're the sort of person who it really helps writing you down when you're stressed out, got stuff to do, or just struggling in general, having something like this is fantastic. So the way I just made this was just, I took about 5 notebooks, bound them together just with tape, and put a couple pouches on it, just to slot both pens, pencils, and a ruler. And I take this everywhere, and it's fantastic. So sort of these 3 items would be my extended EDC, and then these would be my everyday. So if you've got any more questions, or alternatively if you want me to make an update when everything changes, because obviously the things come in and out, it changes all the time, then I can do that. So if you got any requests, anything, any advice for me, don't hesitate to ask, comment. Subscribing helps, although I don't want to be the sort of person to, you know, tell you to. I'm not going to be, you know, just beg for thumbs up, beg for subscriptions. No, I just want to do what I want to do. So if you'd like to subscribe, sure. If you'd like to like, sure. If you'd like to dislike, sure. Knowing what you like and don't like really helps. So please do that. Thank you.